Hey everyone, Enewtabie here with a Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy unboxing. This is the Quintesson Judge WFC E22. I was not able to get the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Pit of Judgment. Hopefully maybe I can find a way to get one here at some opportunity, but I was able to get a Quintesson. I got this from cmdstore.com. You can check those guys out. Great service from them. Also got an Alicon coming in the mail as well. That should arrive tomorrow, so plan on doing some of those reviews. But yeah, I picked up this guy. I'll probably pick up maybe one or two more just to make sense to have a couple of Quintessons. But he is a Voyager class. It comes with different heads in the box here, and yeah, it's a Quintesson. So let's take a look at it. We're going to start off with the packaging, and then we'll work our way to taking it out of the box and see its alternate mode and everything like that. All right. So the packaging, let's take a look here on the side first. Got the Quintesson egg. I don't know really what the name of them are, but it's floating here in space. He's Voyager class. Nice artwork that's drawn there on the side. Let's see the Quintesson emblem here on the top. Basically what we've seen before. There's Cybertron floating on the side. Your standard Earthrise artwork. And on the back here, take a look there. We've got his alternate mode, which is, I don't know what it is, cage thing, whatever. 16 modes of transformation, which that seems like a lot for this, but hey, maybe that's what it is. And the rotating heads. So well, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's get it out. Let's take a look at it. Let's see how cool it is. All right, let's start off with the map piece, which is for some reason become very popular with folks on these reviews. I get a lot of questions about the map. So here we are. This is the map itself. And let's see. Quintesson is your map piece, which makes a lot of sense. But that's it. That's it for that. Accessory wise, you get a gray blaster, laser weapon here. Like that. No paint at all. You can put a blast effect on the end, but pretty simple. In the packaging, you get two different heads here that you're going to attach to the floating egg. I'm going to call it that just because I like calling it that. See these mouths open. Yeah, this one does. I think 2 or 3 of them do, and then the other don't. Yeah, he doesn't. He does. So, very cool. And then you got the figure itself, which I went ahead and put on the throne. And of all the heads, this one's always been my favorite. So, there's a little bit of difference in the coloring. This seems to be darker gray, where I just watched the Larkins video. I think his is like a lighter gray. The blast effect is different. The arms on his are green, where this is gray. The throne on his is gray, where this is green. Which, you know, there's some things I like about both versions. So maybe, hopefully, I can find a pit of judgment down the road. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attach the rest of the heads, and we'll come back and take a look at it. All right, so I got them plugged in. He's floating on this piece here. You can remove it by pressing down on this, and you just comes out the bottom if you want to do that. But really, you need this effect to stand him up. So it comes with a little trigger here on the side where you can rotate the heads, which is a neat kind of action play feature. That's kind of a throwback to the way the old toys used to do. You don't see much anymore. That is a cool feature I like as well. Each of these arms are kind of bendable in a way. They're not, they don't really stay articulated the way you would kind of hope, but yeah, something you can do. Then you got the blaster here. The blaster will plug onto the arms into the peg port here. If I can get it to stay. Come on. It says you can anyway. Let's try something here. Plug in there. All right, so So there he holds his gun, and you can have him kind of maneuver the weapon around. This is doing a little bit better than I thought. I didn't actually think it would hold the gun up. So that's pretty cool that you can do that. You've got your chair here too, and there's a plug here on the bottom to just sit your Quintesson in the chair like so, and he tabs into that. So I don't know the names of the faces. I don't remember them. It's like depth, width. I don't remember them all. I thought it would tell you the instructions. I know it does on Larkins version, but it doesn't tell you in this version. So I'm just completely missing it, but that's okay. I can look it up later. You can check it out on Google. But yeah, that's basically it for this feature of the Quintesson. You know, I do like this kind of flip the faces thing. If I can't never seem to do it while I'm holding it. All right. Whenever it sits in this chair, it doesn't want to do it right. I have to kind of hold it. There you go. But yeah, that's neat. I like that. But yeah. So you really need a couple of these, because with the faces, if you want one showing, you want a different one, then you're gonna have to have 2 or 3 of these guys. So at least I wouldn't buy 5, but at least 2 more. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this feature of the Quintesson. All right, let's go through. I'll transform him into his like cage mode, and we'll take a look at that.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the door closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
All right, and there he is. And it's cool that it can do this. Do you need it? Not really. And there's a couple of things I really don't like about it. So I wish these arms were a little bit more easier to like bend and they stay out of the way. Like they usually bend them and they just keep rolling back. The cage is pretty neat. I like that. One thing I didn't try is it tells you to put this gun on top. I was wondering, it had pegs in the bottom, so I didn't know if you could do this, and it didn't say it, but couldn't you take and peg it in like that? It seems like that would work just as good. You got a port for your cage to sit in. So that's something you can do. That's optional. It doesn't say that in the directions, but it doesn't make sense to have 2 pegs. So you could do it back here on the back as well. So and we got rungs sitting in there. I don't like that this just kind of sits up here. it doesn't have a spot to just, you know, doesn't, I don't know, it just seems like that's not a good way to do it, just setting this dome on the top here, but that's something you can do. And then there's anywhere for this to plug in. Not really. I mean, they could still hold the gun. But I think that looks actually a little better than the way they've got it in the directions by having the gun on top, because it looks enclosed here. And I think that actually looks better. So, you know, if this is a mode that you need, you know, it's cool. It's something you can do. It's added play feature. It's got places for ramps. So you can add on the ramp guys, you know, I forget what their names are, but like Slitherfang, plug them in, different things you could do like that. So that's always cool that you've got an option to do something else with the figure other than just have them as a standard figure sitting on your shelf. And let's do a quick comparison just so you get an idea of the size. Here is Optimus Prime. So he is basically just a little bit taller than Prime. So he's not that small. It is Voyager class, so it's not as small as you would think it would be. I don't have any Sharkticons or anything to compare as well, but I think this is cool. I definitely like it in the Quintesson. This feature, I don't know if I will ever really use, but if I get some more, maybe I'll put one in that mode just to have sitting on the shelf and maybe do something with the Micromasters. But options are always good. Well, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video review of the Earthrise Quintesson Judge. I should be doing the Alicon soon. Like I said, hopefully I can get the Pit of Judgment at some point and we'll kind of do a comparison between the Quintesson Judge in that one and this one and the Alicon Bailiff and stuff. And just see how they compare and contrast. But thank you for watching the video. Check out the rest of Rejecticons. It's KatosKollection, Sardo Noon Spot 82, and Larkins Lair. They're all releasing videos lately. Check out Larkin's video he just did on the Pit of Judgment. It's very nice. Explain everything you get in that awesome set from Hasbro Pulse. And subscribe to my channel if you like what you see and you want to see more of it. It really helps motivate me to do even more than what I already do. It's just, it really is really a pleasure to do this, and I enjoy when people give feedback and let me know what they think. So put that in the comments. Let me know what you think of this video, what you think of this figure, and I'll see you down the road.